Assalamu alaikum dear students. Our today's topic is supply. Today we will discuss the concept of supply. You see, if you ask a producer how much quantity of a commodity he is willing to sell, if you ask a producer how much quantity of a commodity he is willing to sell, his answer will be that it depends on price. So depends on price should be obvious reply. You see, at higher price he should be willing to sell more, while at a lower price he should be willing to sell less. Accordingly, the supply of a commodity refers to a table showing various amounts of a commodity. So supply of a commodity refers to a table showing various amounts of a commodity that the producers are willing to sell at different possible prices of that commodity at a point of time. So we can say that supply of a commodity refers to a schedule or a table showing various quantities of a commodity that the producers are willing to sell at different possible prices of the commodity at a point of time. Now, supply and quantity supplied are different. There is a difference between the term supply and quantity supplied. So the difference between the supply and quantity supplied is that quantity supplied refers to a specific quantity of a commodity that the producers are ready to sell at a specific price of the commodity. So quantity supplied refers to a specific quantity of a commodity that the producers are ready to sell at a specific price of the commodity. Supply, on the other hand, refers to various quantities offered for sale at different possible price of the commodity. So we can say that supply refers to the entire schedule showing various quantities of a commodity. So supply refers to the entire schedule showing various quantities of a commodity offered for sale at different possible price of that commodity. And quantity supplied refers to a specific amount offered for sale at a specific price of the commodity. Now, what is individual supply? See, individual supply refers to supply of a commodity by an individual firm in the market. Individual supply refers to supply of a commodity by an individual firm in the market. And what is market supply? Market supply refers to supply of a commodity. Market supply refers to supply of a commodity by all the firms in the market. By all the firms in the market. You see, if at a given price, firm A is willing to sell 100 units of a commodity and firm B is willing to sell 200 units. So if at a given price if firm A is willing to sell 100 units of a commodity and firm B is willing to sell 200 units, and if there are only two firms producing this particular commodity, if there are only two firms producing this particular commodity, market supply will be 300 units. So market supply will be 300 units. uh, this is the concept of supply, what supply and the quantity supplied, and individuals, what is individual supply and market supply. Now we will discuss it further in our next topic. We will discuss supply schedule. Thank you very much.